Hi, my name is Dr. Joy Kwakui, and I am a mental health and personal development specialist. Very often in our career line, we get asked the question what individuals can do to deal with intimate partner abuse in their relationships. And I just want to share a few thoughts with you on this subject. By the way, these are just a few ideas and not really clinical or legal advice, and this is not a substitute for seeking professional help. According to the WHO, 1 out of every 3 women has been a victim of physical and or sexual abuse by an intimate partner. And you can imagine what the numbers would be for emotional abuse, which happens much more frequently. Of course, if anyone's safety is at risk, you need to call 911 or another crisis line in your community for immediate help. In the United States, I think the domestic violence hotline is 1-800-799-SAFE, which is SAFE 7233. Now, I think the very first thing that any victim of emotional abuse can do is to acquire knowledge. Every problem is a lack of knowledge problem. Just learning about things like assertiveness, emotional intelligence, and communication and interpersonal skills can help you to avoid a lot of trouble in your relationship. There are many books on these subjects, and things like YouTube videos can also be quite helpful. Secondly, it's important to set boundaries in your relationship and communicate them appropriately. And boundary setting is a skill. Boundaries are there for your partner to know that, hey, I love you to the moon and back, but I love myself too. And this is how far I would like you to go, so that your partner knows very well that if you you will seek help, the necessary interventions, if they begin to go beyond the boundary. An example of a good boundary is something like, sweetheart, please do me a favor. I would like you to take care of the kids on Saturday mornings so I can get some quiet time, some me time, and that's healthy. Thirdly, lastly, I just want to say, please do not hesitate at all to use professional, spiritual, legal help as soon as you need it. Counselors, doctors, the clergy, and the police are available to help us, and they are all at our service. And no one should feel embarrassed for using their services, and this should be agreed upon at the early stages of the relationship, so that it does not come as a surprise to your partner. It's even advisable to establish relationships with these professionals early in your relationship, so that you can get help promptly if it becomes necessary. Well, thanks for listening, and I will come your way again with some ideas on similar subjects.